love and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me here today. My name is Shayla, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys reasons why girls play hard to get, and this topic was actually suggested by one of my viewers, one of you guys, so thank you so much and shout out to you. And if you have any future suggestions or relationship advice topics that you would like for me to talk about here on this channel, leave a comment down below, and who knows, it just may be the next video. So before I jump into number one, let's just talk about playing hard to get. What is that? I would like to compare it to, okay, so say for example, you are approaching this beautiful lake or this beautiful pond and you see this beautiful neon glitter fish and it's the only one there and it's just sitting there by itself, so you're like, this must be meant to be because it was here just for me and I've never seen anything like it. So you start to pick it up. Pretend this is the fish. So I got off the floor. It's so random. So pretend this is the fish. And you're like, wow, this is so beautiful. And you're just thinking about the tank you're going to get for it and just how you're going to, provide for it. But then it starts like wiggling everywhere. And then it just like, ow. It just hit me. And then it just like plops back into the water. And you're like, what the heck? You may giggle a little bit because it was kind of funny and random, but you're just like, okay. And it's just sitting there in the water still, so you're like, okay, I'm just going to pick it up again. So you pick it up again, and then you're like, okay, I got you this time. I'm going to take you home. And then it starts wiggling around again, and it just goes back into the water. So every time you think you have that person that's so beautiful or that you have interest in, you think you have them in your grasp, but you don't really, and they end up doing something to just leave out of your grasp, and you keep trying to catch it, and it may be funny or, a challenge or, amusing at first, but then you'll probably get exhausted and you'll end up leaving that lake or that pond. Okay, so the first reason why I feel like girls play hard to get is the most common reason is because she's interested in you, but she's not sure if you reciprocate the interest back. What do I mean by that? So girls, they may feel like, wow, like I really like this guy, but they're playing mind games, because pretty much that's what playing hard to get is. They're playing mind games to see if you're going to chase them, and if you don't chase them, then it's like, okay, well, he's not really that interested in me, and then they'll just like, keep it pushing. Okay, number two, the second reason why I think that girls play hard to get is that they know that you like them, but they're trying to find out how much and how much you are willing to do for them and how long you are willing to chase them. So in this time frame, and it's not very nice, but girls, they can tend to use this as an opportunity because they know you like them to, buy them things or to do favors for them and just milk you of all of your kindness, which is horrible. And I'm just being honest with you guys, like this is the reason why girls do this. And as long as she knows that you have potential interest in her and whatever she asks of you to do or to give her and you keep doing it, she knows you have interest, and she's just going to keep on like taking and not really giving you anything. You're just going to keep on chasing her. So that's the second reason why girls play hard to get. Okay, number three is going to be that you might be thinking that she's playing hard to get, but she's not, and she just doesn't like you. So I know at times we tend to get into our own head and we're like, I really like this person, and I mean, they show a couple of signs and I think they like me too, and they're just playing hard to get, but one day they're gonna be mine. But honestly, they probably just don't even like you. And I just really do believe that honesty is the best policy, and it's how you can just get things to come into your life and to get the answer. So if you feel like someone likes you, just ask them or just tell them, and you'll get your answer straight up, and you just don't have to wonder if she's playing hard to get or if she isn't. Okay, and number 4 is going to be that she has other people that are interested in her, and she's trying to weigh her options to see who's going to win the marathon of chasing her the longest and the most. So say for example, you do everything right, and she just seems like she's just never within your grasp, and you can't quite catch her to be a catch for you and for her to be yours. And it could be, like I had mentioned, because she has other people that are after her, and maybe they are doing more for her, or maybe she's trying to see, okay, well, maybe this guy is more good looking than this guy, but he doesn't do as much for me as this person. He's not as kind to me as this person. So she's trying to see who's going to win the marathon, who's going to chase me the longest, who's going to do the most for me, and that's going to be the winner of the race. So those are the main reasons that I find that girls play hard to get. And as I had mentioned before, I just don't think it's very kind to play hard to get, and I just find that it's just basically playing mind games. And it's a very fine line between mind games, playing with the person's emotions, to where it can almost be like emotional abuse, low-key. And I just don't think that any relationship should start out that way, because in the long run, I just don't think it would be such a positive experience. But these are the reasons why I find that girls play hard to get, and it could go both ways for guys too. I definitely don't recommend it, and if a girl is playing hard to get with you, I highly suggest and I highly do believe that you deserve better, and to just keep it pushing and find someone else who is willing and open to just be upfront with you and to accept, your kindness and favors and things that you're doing for them straight up without playing any games whatsoever. So that is the reasons that I have for you guys. And by the way, I've been getting some comments saying that I look like someone from Game of Thrones. Do you guys watch that show? I've never seen not one episode of that show, but I get a lot of comments in previous videos that I look like a girl that's in Game of Thrones. I think it's like Messendai or Messendai. I don't know how to say it. I don't know. I'm probably completely butchering that, excuse me, but I've been getting that a lot. So I don't know. Do you guys think I look like her? But wherever you guys are, I hope you guys are having a positive day or night. You guys are remaining healthy. You guys are remaining safe. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like and share. And until next time, bye you guys.